actually listening. When you take key ideas from a book, often what happens is trying not to be wrong stops you from being right. In your implementation of this idea in your day-to-day, you should be revisiting the book, asking yourself, am I doing this the way that I envisioned it? You can just read and say, I got it, this is exactly what I need to do, and continue living on. You're not really doing things the way that you envision it. Because you don't want to revisit this idea, you're gonna end up doing it wrong each and every time. You could go and say, I'm gonna listen to my parents talk, only listening to the first 10 seconds. Well, did you implement it? Sort of. You're not really implementing it in a way that you seek. In order to become a better listener, you have to take the time to actually listen. To become a better reader, you have to take the time to actually read. As you are implementing this idea into your life, you need to make sure that you're giving it the adequate amount of time to develop into your character and ingrain itself into your DNA. Once you've attained that, but I suggest picking 3 things most to aim for, because when you try to implement too much, what starts to happen is your brain doesn't really prioritize everything to the same level, and you don't really form the habit. It's an aimless chase in implementing the idea because you're trying to implement too much at a time. You only have 24 hours in a day. If you need to spend 6 to 8 of those hours sleeping, you're not gonna just be doing that one thing the entire day. You gotta ask yourself, am I realistically setting goals to implement the idea that I'm seeking? Rather than just writing down notes in a book or writing down notes in a notebook. My suggestion is you take the idea, implement it into your real life.